This is like a smart killer. Welcome back to the how to make. Aw. What is it? How to bake? It's not how to bake, it's how to cook. Yo, people, what is going on? This is like a smart killer. Welcome back to the episode of how to bake. God, I said bake again. Yo, people, what is going on? This is like a smart killer. Welcome back to the episode of how to cook like a man. Now, we are gonna be doing barbecue ribs. Why? Because ribs are a manly man's food. What you need is you're gonna need ribs. I am using moist and tender pork loin back ribs. Now there's many different types of cuts of ribs that you can use. It all depends on how much fat you want and all sorts of stuff, yada yada yada. Barbecue, I'm just using normal Kraft original barbecue sauce. You can get your honey, you can get whatever you want. You're gonna need some paper towels. If you don't have them, it's okay. You can just use a towel, but I prefer to use paper towels because they help in assisting the grip when you're gonna start handling the ribs. And then all you're gonna need is a knife. And that's pretty much about it, and a grill. But we're gonna do the grilling tomorrow. I'm just gonna teach you how to prep it. All right, let's get started. All right, so another thing that you're gonna need is you're gonna need a cookie tray. If you don't have one, it's okay. You just might get a lot of blood everywhere. Now, if you're squeamish, you might not wanna watch this. This doesn't really equate to skinning and field dressing your own animal. But it does equate to some pretty nasty stuff. My mom can't really handle it. She's like, oh God, we're done. So all you do is you cut open the plastic, and then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain most of the blood out. Like you see the blood just like pooling in there. I'm gonna drain some of this blood out in the sink. All right, that's good enough. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to take off the rest of our plastic. Now, as with any raw meats when you are handling them, be sure to wash your hands when you are done. Why? Because there is bacteria, there's all sorts of stuff that could go horribly wrong with your life, basically, if you don't wash your hands. Now, you'll see my fingers slipping off the plastic, and that's pretty much why I like using paper towels. Look at this nice slab of meat. Delicious. Okay, so if you don't know what the ribs are, basic human anatomy. Yeah, look at all the blood. Look at it. Just sitting there. We're good. Okay, so if you don't know what ribs are, basic human anatomy will tell you that they are the things that protect your lungs. Oh my God, I'm getting blood everywhere. It's like a murder scene in here. Right in here, you'll see, right here, you listen, that is a bone. That is actually the ribs. If you put your hand on your ribs, aka right there, that is a rib, and that's these. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to basically trim the fat. Now this is where our paper towels come in. Not only do paper towels help keep your hands dry from all the blood that is on this, but it helps you get a good grip of the meat to help trim some of the fat off. Now a sharper knife would be ideal for this. All you're gonna do is just cut into the fat, preferably away from yourself, that way you don't cut yourself. But fat is, I'm gonna give you two sides to the story. Most people use fat, not a lot, but they use it to basically keep the flavor in of the meat. But nobody really likes to have a big chunk of fat that you have when you bite into a piece of meat. This thing actually doesn't really have a whole lot of meat, or a whole lot of fat on it. And I enjoy that. Maybe like right here, there's a pretty big hunk of fat. Now, the reason why I'm not doing this tonight is because Kat is actually going to slow cook hers, and I'm gonna barbecue mine. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to barbecue it, because I'm not gonna be up when Kat, actually, you know what? I probably will be up, because she's probably not gonna do it for a while. So as we're fully like killing this hunk of meat, make sure to get all the fat off, because basically whatever you leave on is what you're eating. Like there is no, oh, it'll magically come off. If you take it off, you're not gonna eat it. If you leave it on, it's gonna go in your mouth, or you're gonna spit it out or whatever. I just wanna get this fat part off. Get off. Mmm, delicious. Now don't freak out. Like I can see how it's kind of scary to do this yourself, because you're like, oh my God, I'm touching me. Like just don't even think about it like that. that blood on the floor? I think there was blood on the floor. Okay. So now that we have the top part done, I'm okay with a little fat. I enjoy it. It makes me feel more like a man, and I feel big and strong because I eat it. Alright, so now that that's gone, now comes the fun part. We're gonna flip it over, and you see this right here, this white stuff? That is another layer of fat. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna find one of the rib bones. We're actually gonna put our knife right on the top of it, and we're gonna pick down inside to pick off some of this, this fat. You don't need to do it right on the side, but it helps because you kind of want this to come off in one big clean thing. Like, see how it's going down inside the fat, this fat? If you have a dull knife, or even a rather sharp knife, it's not gonna get caught. Like, it's not gonna tear. This is like ridiculous fat. So now that I have some of it, I'm gonna use the paper towel. I'm gonna grab it with the paper towel, and I'm just gonna pull. I'm gonna try to separate this fat from the bone. I'll let you get some of that audio, because how sweet does that sound? So what you have here is a nice little flap of fat that most people take off. So it comes off just like a nice piece of paper. And then all you do is you just pull it up. Like, it's, sorry if you're squeamish and you feel like you're gonna throw up right now. Oh my god, I just flung blood everywhere. Wait, no, did I? Okay, so basically we have the whole, basically, that was like a perfect pull. So now there's not a whole lot of fat here. This is perfect pull that I just did there. Maybe we can take this off, we can just cut that off, and then we will be good to go. So I'm gonna barbecue half of mine. Kat is gonna slow cook the half of hers. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to cut it in about half. Just cut it straight down the middle. Most people marinade. Some people make sure to cut it in between the bones. Don't cut it on the bone. Some people marinade. Some people use a rub, aka they use spices and stuff. I don't do any of that. I just throw it on the grill and then I barbecue it. So all I'm gonna do is get rid of this. Such a dull knife. There we go. And then whenever I barbecue this up, I will teach you guys how to barbecue my side. This is just the prep. This will get it ready for your rub. This will get it ready for whatever you want. Oh man, I just almost cut my finger off. Look at that piece of fat. Get out of here. There we go. Okay, so now that we have two good pieces of meat, the fat, aka the back strap, is off. And we are ready to get cooking. So, as of right now, it looks like our time is up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment down below whatever you are thinking. And I will see you guys next time when we decide to grill this bad boy. I don't know which one I want. I don't want that one. That one looks nice.